Okay, folks, this is Roland Heights Roy out here in Roland Heights, California, the editor of the Roland Heights Gazette. And what have we got there? It's about damn time, isn't it, that somebody stood up and, President Trump, with all, I have issues with him, but brother, I do not have issues on this one. And to his point, it's about time that we stop this endless cycle of wars in these small places and so forth, and take some decisive action. And the Iranians have been with their support of worldwide terrorism since the beginning of time, and especially in the Middle East with the Hezbollah and so forth, destabilizing anybody that they don't like, which goes around. But folks, it's time to put an end to it, and President Trump took a decisive action. And just doesn't it make you feel good that somebody has some stones to do something, and there are consequences? It's bittersweet. For example, the situation with the Kurds, it's bitter, but that situation's got to stop. It can't go on forever, and it's a sad situation, but it's time to deal with it. Okay, in Afghanistan, all these other places, and as they say that. Afghanistan is the graveyard of nations. Okay, so let's do what we can do. But as Johnny Arbuckle said, a man. No, that was Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. Man's got to know his limitations. You know what I'm saying here? And I've watched several of the YouTube channelists who are much more knowledgeable on stuff. And the general consensus is, Iran's going to try to do some stuff worldwide. And the big thing they're looking at is cyber attacks, which they've been doing for years, along with a lot of other people. And to know that they do it with our ships, have been flying the F-14s, F-18s, in going over Iraq and so forth. And guess what? And Afghanistan, guess what? They've been jamming their communications. Really, something find out from the F-18 pilots, say, hey man, we're flying over there to drop some bombs. We can't even talk to each other because they're jamming the signals up there. And of course, they have some Russians help and so forth. And most recently, you had the Russians, Chinese, and Iranians. So what's in the sea channel over there, the Straits of Hormuz and all that sort of stuff, showing their military situation and so forth. And it's about time we got to stand up and be counted and get things squared away. And again, the consensus is there isn't going to be a war. Not that Iranians aren't going to try to do some stuff. They are going to do it, okay? But it isn't going to be an all-out war situation. If it is, hey, we just deal with it. I tell you what, I'll be volunteering the front line to get out there and mix it up. We got to put an end to this situation. And also, Iranians knocked out 50% of the Saudis' oil production refinery situation there. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Time to put an end to this. And by the way, do not turn your back on the Russians. The Russians have a vested interest in it, as they did with Syria in here. You cannot trust them on anything. Okay? And I'm sure that the president's advisors say, do not turn your back on them. And I really don't think the Chinese want to get involved in this. It's just not a good play for them. Okay? So, got problems with Mr. President Trump? Mr. President? Okay? Got some issues? But I'm so happy you took this sorry individual so that somebody stand up and Obama did what Obama did, because I voted for him once, okay? But, it's just a time to grow up and realize we cannot let this stuff going on. Now, the next video is going to be on our borders and our President Trump, but I just want to stay on one subject. I'd take off my hat, but I'd blind you with my bald head, okay? So get out there and be happy, okay? Support the president, and re-elect him. Geez, we've got to continue. So my next video on the immigration situation is going to make you feel good all over. Talk to you later, guys.